I am Anushka,
And I am Bhavna.
Treasurer and member of the Moot Court Committee. We will be your host for today's event. We are privileged to have you all today.
We extend our heartiest welcome to the Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Guest, Justice A. Mohammad Mustaq, Judge of the High Court of Kerala, esteemed Guest of Honor, Justice Vijay Singh Reddy, Judge of the High Court of Telangana, Justice Madhavi Devi, Judge of the High Court of Telangana, Dr. P.S. Rao, former Judge International Court of Justice, Professor G.B. Reddy, Professor Usmania University, Hyderabad, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Yajulu Meduri, our respected Dean, Professor Dr. Balakeshta Reddy, sir, respected professors, participants, students, and everyone present here to the valedictory ceremony of Mahindra University's first international moot court competition.
It's been an exhilarating journey filled with intellectual rigor and legal acumen. Today, we gather here to celebrate the culmination of this remarkable event to honor the achievements of our participants.
We will begin the ceremony by lighting the ceremonial lamp and paying homage to Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. This ritual symbolizes our quest to kindle the flame of learning and dispel the darkness of ignorance.
I kindly request our chief guest of honor, Dean Sir, to kindly come on stage for the lighting of lamp to inaugurate today's event.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा
We request all the dignitaries to kindly take seat on the stage. Thank you. We now invite Meghana Medepalli, student co-convener of the Moot Court Committee, to deliver her welcome address. Esteemed guests, respected faculty, participants, students, and audience, it is my honor to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of Mahindra University's first international moot court competition. I am Meghna Medepalli, student co-convener of the Moot Court Committee. On behalf of Mahindra University, I want to express my sincere gratitude for being with us here today. It is my privilege to welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice A. Mohammad Mustaq Sir, Honorable Judge of the Kerala High Court. Honorable Justice A. Mohammad Mustaq is a member of the International Institute of Space Law and the Indian Society of International Law. His expertise in international law and engagement with global institutions demonstrate his nuanced understanding of legal systems and commitment to furthering the cause of justice globally. Sir's renowned legal career and appointment as a permanent judge of the Kerala High Court is a testament to his commitment to justice and the legal profession. I request you all to join me in extending a warm welcome to Justice Mustaq sir. His presence brings immense honor to this occasion. I request our Dean, Professor Dr. Balkistar Reddy sir, to felicitate the Honorable Chief Guest with a token of appreciation. It is with great honor and reverence that we welcome Justice Vijay Singh Reddy sir to this esteemed gathering. With an illustrious career spanning over 25 years as a private lawyer, his mastery traverses all branches of law. Renowned for his expertise in constitutional, civil, revenue, and criminal matters, Justice Vijay Singh Reddy sir has left a lasting mark on the legal landscape. His elevation to the position of permanent judge of the High Court for the state of Telangana is a glowing tribute to his exemplary accomplishments and commitment to upholding justice. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Justice Vijay Singh Reddy sir, whose presence and the justice of esteemed gathering today. I request Professor Srideep S. Nambiar to felicitate the honorable guest of honor with a token of appreciation. We are privileged to have with us today Justice P. Madhavi Devi Ma'am. With over 2 decades of accomplished legal practice and judicial service, Ma'am joins us with extensive expertise in civil, criminal, and taxation law. She served at the Andhra Pradesh High Court and Income Tax Appellate Tribunal before her elevation to the Telangana High Court in 2021. We look forward to her valuable insights today. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Justice Devi. I request Professor Aparna Singh to felicitate the guest of honor with a token of appreciation. We are honored to welcome the eminent Dr. P.S. Rao sir. As India's foremost expert on international law for over 15 years, Dr. P.S. Rao sir has made lasting contributions through his roles at the International Law Commission and various other organizations. He is currently the senior advisor to the state of Qatar before the International Court of Justice, and he is also the visiting professor and director of Justice Jeevan Reddy Center for International Trade and Business, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad. His contributions to shaping international law have been far-reaching. We look forward to his insights today. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. P.S. Rao. I request Aditi Srivatsala, student convener of the Moot Court Committee, to felicitate the guest of honor with a token of appreciation. We are pleased to have with us today the distinguished academic and legal expert, Dr. G.B. Reddy sir. As a top-ranking law graduate, lawyer, acclaimed author, and law professor, Dr. G.B. Reddy sir brings a wealth of experience. His impact in the field of constitutional law is far-reaching. We look forward to his valuable insights today. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. G.B. Reddy sir. I request Surya Prakash, member of Moot Committee, to felicitate the honorable guest of honor with a token of appreciation. We are privileged to have Mr. Sagar Singham Shetty, founder and managing partner of Grace-Based Law and Policy Consultant, who had been kind enough to draft the Moot proposition. He is an expert on transport, trade, technology, environment, and security policy and law. We look forward to his valuable insights. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Sagar Singham Shetty. I request Lokabhavita Reddy, member of Moot Court Committee, to felicitate the guest of honor with a token of appreciation. We are honored to have Advocate A.P. Suresh, who had been helpful in evaluating the memorials of all our participants. He is a legal practitioner in the High Court of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. He is also the partner at A.P. Suresh and Associates. We look forward for his valuable insights. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to A.P. Suresh sir. I request Vidhi Sharma, member of Moot Court Committee, to felicitate the guest of honor with a token of appreciation. Once again, I extend a warm and hearty welcome to all of you. We deeply appreciate your participation. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Meghna. I may now invite Mr. Sagar Singham Shetty sir to come to the dais to kindly address this gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir, madam, your lordships. Thank you very much for being here. And it's always difficult to actually start off because, as a problem creator, I have given you enough work over the last 2 months. So I can see some smiling faces around. At least now you can relax and then listen to us for the next half an hour and then wind up. But thank you once again to Professor Reddy sir and to Mahindra University especially for giving me the opportunity to actually put the problem together. And I'm just glad that I took the opportunity to do this. So I would not be taking too long, in terms of explaining the whole problem. I think you had enough. But I just wanted to tell you one thing, which I shared with the lordships here, that one of the biggest challenge for me when I'm putting the problem was not the issues itself. the issues were very varied and broad. I tried my best to put everything together. But there was one main point was about the Meme land and the Mama land. The confusion of Meme and Mama, and which Your Lordship already, many of them pointed out. Why did you choose this name? And it's kind of very funny because it comes from my 7-year-old son who watches Alien TV, and it's called, and they only speak in Mimi and Mama. Okay, so that's the background. So, on a, having said that, I think I'll drive 3 points very quickly. One, out of this exercise, I hope that you all had the opportunity to learn. There were very wide variety of issues, I know, but on the other hand, I'm glad also that there were 24 teams coming from across India, and I just thank each of you for taking the opportunity because opportunities only come once, but I'm glad that you took the opportunity. So thank you and just pat yourself for doing that. The second one is about the opportunity to learn. I have to specifically point out my collaboration or my association with Justice Mushtaq. Sir was, I know Sir for 16 years now, but one thing I have seen, Sir, not that I have to praise you, but there's one specific element that I want to point out as that he has been always learning, continuous learning. You know, today if judges, especially not many of them would be very tech savvy, but he's one among very few who studied space law, who studied international law, and also kind of related or relates everything to technology. So I'm sure he's going to expand on that. But my point to you is continuous learning and especially more and more learning is definitely the opportunity that you should take. And I'm glad that this problem has allowed you to learn few things. The last point I would like to say is the opportunity to collaborate. I am sure some of you might be friends or might not be friends after this meeting. Okay? Because but what is it that we're going to take from here? Is the collaborative efforts that you have put together and you work together and you have somehow managed to come here and you presented yourself. So you took the courage as a team together and you have working. I think this is what you should be doing as you move forward as well. And this is also what we have been driving in the last couple of days. Whether it's the workshop, whether it's the international conference or the Moot, what we were trying to do is to connect the lawyers, the technocrats, the policy experts, the governments, the people working in the government. We have to collaborate. Otherwise, we will not be able to solve or resolve problems that are taking place today. Be it in any position, whether you are an academician or a judge, we have to see that we do not work in silos. So those are the 3 things I wanted to say, and I have learned all these 3 things. I have my set of challenges as well, but somehow all these 3 things are what I have learned. And thank you very much, Professor Reddy sir. Reddy sir has, I'm a student of Reddy sir for 25 years, first batch now, sir. For those of you who do not know, but he continues to inspire me, continues to push me to do few things. And in the process of pushing me, he said, we have set up a new university, fresh graduates, we should be doing something together, something internationally related. And we hope, the students have learned, and I hope really that you have, that you're going to take some positive experience from here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for creating such a wonderful proposition. I would now like to invite Advocate A.P. Suresh to share his thoughts.
Honorable judges, my gurus, Professor Balakista Reddy, Professor G.V. Reddy, and Rao sir, and my dear friends, a very good evening to all of you. I think the most challenging part for me was my friend has said the problem well, correcting memorials. I don't know how many of you are lost in this, how many of you gained this, because we wouldn't know because they left codes to us to understand while the correction is happening. But I appreciate all of you who done a fantastic job. Let me say the problem is an abstract. From an abstract, you will have to connect the international law to it and then structure your arguments. I think that was the most trickiest part which all you young fellows have done. It's an excellent work. And I should appreciate the oralists here who have made the submissions. I know the final round. I didn't get a chance to witness the others who performed very well. I'm assuming they performed equally well. Let me say something about this. The judges, honorable judges who judged this final rounds here, each one has a special renowned skill. And the combination is very interesting. And the questions that were shot at you were a means of more practical issues and also an application of law. I think those things could have been answered in a better way. But anyways, at an academic level and an academic exercise, your endeavors have been extraordinary. Let me say this one thing about the problem. When the idea of organizing a techno law moot came up, I was a little curious as to how do we connect this, because I think perhaps the first of its kind in the country when nobody's thinking about it. But when indulgence of artificial intelligence, humanitarian law, genocide convention, also about your international space protection policies, all these things came up. Biggest worry was how would your memorials come out? But let me say this to honorable judges who are sitting here, a fantastic job in terms of how they structure the memorials. That is something which is commendable. And that work was done very well. And I would like to say this, that if you continue to maintain the standard of research and the manner in which you are examining things, because at your disposal, you have access to the best of online research, which our generation perhaps would have not had that opportunity. Your excellence should be at par, and that excellency shall continue. With these few words, I'll conclude and I'll let the honorable judges to address you and speak about what they observed about your presentation. Thank you all so much, and I'd like to thank Professor Reddy for organizing this event, and I congratulate Mahindra University, the School of Law, for a fantastic event. Wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. We request our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Mahindra University, Dr. Yajuna Meduri sir, whose guidance and vision have been instrumental in shaping the success of this competition. Unfortunately, Vice Chancellor sir cannot be here with us in person today due to some unavoidable commitments. However, we have the privilege of hearing his insights through a pre-recorded video message. I now kindly draw your attention to the screen to our Vice Chancellor's address. Though delivered remotely, his words will undoubtedly continue to guide our endeavors at Mahindra University and inspire us towards excellence in all that we do. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed Vice Chancellor.
Respected dignitaries, after 2 days of intense competition, we are finally in the concluding moments of this exciting event. We are honored to host eminent jurists occupying high offices in Indian judiciary as part of this event. I take this moment to congratulate all participants, including winners and runners-up, who competed effectively in all 3 rounds. I am sure they have a lot of lessons to take back home. I am also sure that each student who has participated will continue this journey of self-motivated action and reach high levels of individual excellence. May God be with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Next, we have the privilege to call upon the Dean of the School of Law, Professor Dr. Balakishna Reddy, sir. We request you, sir, to kindly share your reflections on the significance of this competition for the legal fraternity and its potential contributions to the legal scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Justice Inspector, Justice Vijay Senator sir, Justice Madhavi ma'am, Dr. P.S. Rao sir, my good friend Professor G.B. Reddy, my faculty, colleagues, students, and particularly participants. Without you, this program would not have happened. So thank you for participating in this thing. So regarding the Moot, Sagar was mentioning about that, Suresh, the idea of making this problem connected to the space law, international law, humanitarian law, technology law. So most of the moods in India, we all know that mainly concentrating on the domestic law. We thought that we should do something unique, innovative, and of course today we all know that international law is happening thing. So that was the idea of doing this, and I was discussing with Sagar and we are doing, we did that, combining all these things. When we say all, one important issue I just want to highlight is that being a Mahindra, a techno giant, so we thought we should have this technology law connect. You all know that law follows technology. Our technological problems, necessitate the legal regulations. The connection, the nexus, the linkage between law and technology is very, not uneven. So one is going fast, technology is moving fast, and law is not catching up, where the society is confronting a lot of challenges. That is was the idea of taking the problem, connecting to the technology. Of course, as a deep last 3 days, you all know that part of this program we have held one important international conference, that is the revolutionary technologies and evolutionary laws. A part of that, we have a 25 global experts discussing about the various aspects of law and technology. So that was the thing I know happened, law and technology. So again, I don't want to take because you are all everything. Once again, I thank honorable judges, particularly I know Mustaq sir was busy again. I requested Vijay Senate sir, Madhav ma'am, all, being a Sunday, they will sit and write judgments for tomorrow. But today, extremely thankful, sir. In spite of your all busy schedules, you are half day, more than half day they spend. Thank you once again, and thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your visionary remarks. It is our pleasure to welcome our guests of honor. We look forward to your inspiring words. I now have the honor of inviting Justice Vijay Singh Reddy, sir, to grace the event with his thought-provoking words. Over to you, sir.
Good evening. Justice Mustaq, other dignitaries on the dais and on the dais. So it had been a pleasure to be the judge and also to be the guest of honor at this event. Firstly, I congratulate all the participants and the would-be winners and the runners-up. Participation is important, not winning and losing. As a lawyer, all of you know both sides work hard. They put in their best efforts. Petitioner and respond. One party wins. It is not the winning which is a determining factor and which decides the talent and expertise of the lawyer. The decision will be by the judge. Effort will be by the lawyer. So participation is important. So let me congratulate all the participants. You may win, you may lose. Participation is important. Today, you can see the versatility of experts sitting on the dais. So you should be happy, and it is an honor for all of you. Mooting and at the same time internships, which have become compulsory during the law courses, have given good exposure to all the law students. But one thing I would like to emphasize, it is not only my personal opinion, it was also the opinion of Honorable Chief Justice of India, who addressed a convocation during in Nalsar last year, January. Incidentally, Mr. Balkrishna Reddy, who was popular as Nalsar registrar, now is the dean of Mahindra Hospital. So we had long association. So I had the privilege of participating in many programs organized by Mr. Balkrishna. Honorable Chief Justice was very candid in saying that these national law schools had many corporate law schools, like IPA and Mahindra Law University. We have not established these institutions to produce elite lawyers. There are two sides of the coin. The orientation, I cannot blame only the student community and the parents. The law institute colleges also have to take the blame, if I can say so, because the orientation of these top schools is only towards corporate law and constitutional or international law. And there is a wrong notion that everything happening is only on the corporate side, which is not correct. As a judge, I have got limitations. I cannot speak anything about earnings and related matters. But even if monetary considerations are to be taken into account, you be corrected. It's not always corporate law where you can make fortunes. You can make fortunes even in litigation practice also. The advantage of being a litigation lawyer is you will be with the mainstream society. You will have satisfaction. You know what is happening in the society. You can be a mediator, you can be a conciliator, you can be an arbitrator, and you will have first-hand information about what is happening. You deal with a civil case, you create the case. So it's like creating a copyright. So that advantage you will have, and I will not have any hesitation to say, as a corporate lawyer, you will not have that advantage. As a civil lawyer, as a criminal lawyer, as a original side lawyer, you will have that advantage. So I advise all the students to pay attention to this, and even if you want to do expertise in any other branches like taxation company, so you please ensure that at least 2 to 3 years you practice on the original side, because I am myself an example. That original side practice is my strength even today, so I have to admit that. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. We cordially invite Justice Madhavi Devi ma'am to address the gathering. We eagerly await your words of wisdom, ma'am.
Sabhaya Namaha. My senior colleagues on the dais, Justice Mushtaq and Justice Vijay Reddy garu, Professors Pakistan Reddy garu, GB Reddy garu, International Court of Justice former member PS Rao garu, the creator of the problem, Mr. Sagar, advocates here, Sharad, Suresh and Mr. Hanmat Reddy garu, is the Bar Council member, Telangana, and students of law, ladies and gentlemen. I told Mr. Sagar that you have taken us to the fantasy world and then back. Initially, he had explained to us as to why he had chosen those words, women land and moon land and mama land. And it was quite interesting. And equally interesting was the question that was posed to you. It's an abstract question, but very relevant in the coming world, the coming days. World has become a village now, though we have geographical boundaries for our countries. The virtual boundaries are slowly vanishing. We do not know what happens where and from where. And therefore, this question that has been posed to you is a very relevant question. And I think that is the challenge that all of us are going to face. And today we got introduced to the future problems. I also thank Mahindra University for making us sit as judges of International Court of Justice. We had a logo also behind. That was really nice. And the moot court comprehension is to expose you to the challenges of a real court. And my experience today has been that you are going to become very good litigant lawyers if you choose to be, because you are very quick in thinking and your responses were quite very good and very quick. So I appreciate that, and that is what is needed in the litigant lawyers. And as Justice Vijay Reddy had pointed out, these law schools, elite law schools, were encouraged to be set up to bring the cream of the students to the litigation. Because litigation is what, even as a corporate lawyer, again you have to go and sit with a litigation lawyer and then explain the case to them. And it's actually the litigation lawyer who wins the case. So if you are contemplating as to the future that you have to choose, I would suggest go for litigation. Of course, it's your choice. And it's very heartening to see that more than 50% of the audience here, I think all of your participants are women, girls. 65%. I'm very happy to see all of you here. And your efforts, I think 2 months of rigorous practice, preparation, efforts have paved the way for success today. And as my brother said, participation is more important than winning a case. Most often, better lawyer, the best of the arguments may not win the case. It's the point, legal point involved in the case that would win the case and not just your the expertise in presenting your case. So, believe that, try to prepare and be sincere. We appreciated the sincerity of the one of the participants here. She was admitting to many things, though it may not help you in the court case. But yes, we expect some sort of sincerity and openness when you are presenting your case. That maybe you lose one case, but you'll win the judge and you'll win the cases later. So I think from Mahindra University, law graduates haven't come out yet, and but you have very good, excellent infrastructure here, and I'm sure all of you have benefited from that infrastructure in the past 2 days here. So I hope all of you have enjoyed Hyderabad and hospitality here. So welcome you all back to Hyderabad some other time, and best of luck to all of you, and congratulations to the winners.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your valuable insights. We now have the honor of inviting Dr. P.S. Rao, sir, to kindly address the audience.
Distinguished judges, dear colleagues, dear participants, and future lawyers of India. Coming from background of international law, I will say a couple of words. The importance of international law and domestic courts also, and its importance cross-cutting the various aspects of not only traditional subjects of sovereignty, but matters that affect the common law across the world. When I joined the law school in 1959, when we went to the class of international law, we had no textbooks. The teachers were great teachers. The first question we used to ask both ways was, is international law? To add to this matter, Bentham, one of the great European lawyers, described international as the vanishing point of law. Vanishing point is more natural law, most historical law, social issues. There are no clear principles where you can argue a case before a national court, a statute, a constitution, a case, a principle. But by the time I graduated at Yale in 1970, the question is no longer whether international law. The question is to what areas international extent. And I took up the subject which is today talked about, but actually originated in 1960, 45 actually, continental shelf. President Truman said, having found oil within 200 meters of that coast. He said, after 200 meters and beyond, where it is exploitable, the United States will exercise exclusive jurisdiction on sovereign rights. Until then, the same United States was saying, you cannot have more than 3 miles of coast. And 200 miles in exploitability criteria of the continent itself would have taken the entire oceans to of Japan. That was the time when I took the subject as a proposition which was made to support the proposition, to provide some legal basis to the proposition that the ocean resources are common and is a non-kind national jurisdiction, and they should be exploited for the common interests of the world community, and that any entrepreneurs that would have to come in there would have to come in at the behest and under the authority and control of the international civil authority. And that was an idealistic view, and I wrote my thesis on that basis. A very sympathetic but otherwise a very critical supervisor said, are you telling me that lions of the world and the lambs of the world stay in the same cave when the lion should not eat the lamb? And my professor, another professor who, great man, Professor McDougall, under whom I grew up, it took place, and there was Vince. He said, unless you create the pie, you cannot share it. So people who create the pie must be given their due. And you are telling that everything should survive. How would it possible? Then I said, if I can't dream now, when can I dream? He said, you got to adopt it. So, question arose, to what extent law should go, international should go. Today, that international law has transferred at the age of my 80th year, or 82, 60 years in the field. I find international law in local district courts, money laundering, asset recovery, now artificial intelligence. If the world is interdependent way back in 1966, 65, 67, when the man first landed on the moon, and the village is considered a village, the world is considered a village, it became that much more complicated and integrated with economy, with globalization, multilateralism taking over all over the places, and then many of my 40, 50 years, I spent most of the time working with UN, ICRC, and all kinds of institutions promoting national policies, integrating them, and operation of 20 years. I'm not speaking on my personal history. I'm trying to tell you what I saw and what you will see in your generation. And you will have to be alive, adapt, and contribute as an Indian, as a global citizen, but always mind in the way of poor country. In spite of only guarantees, in spite of many others who come here after, India is a poor country. We are not Africa, we are not Latin America, but we are not a rich country. There is a gap between the rich and the poor in the West. With 4 people, 5 people, 14 people, even Hyderabad, thousands of courts now that last I listened to one of the newspapers, 8,000 crores, 9,000 crores, 16,000 crores, declared. What an nonsense. And if you look at our parents, 10 children, Second World War, depression, who are happy? Are we happy with all the money going down today? What's the problem? Lack of rule of law, lack of common commitment, looking for poor people, putting your best energy for the people who could not get up and do things. That should be the idea, and I want to work on that. Another thing I tell you, just for your information, your generation is very dependent on social media. Your generation is downloading enormous of material. I see your memories very quickly. You got a lot of material which is useful and very necessary. But if you had seen the originals, when, for example, a case is cited in one of the reports and you got it. If you read the original case itself, your arguments are going to find.
because every case is case fact dependent. No two cases are identical. Accordingly, work for the common man, put your best use for the next man and not get up and do things. And that God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor G.B. Reddy, sir, to enlighten us with his inspirational words.
The distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Justices, Justice Mustaq, Justice Vijay Sen Reddy Garu, Justice Madhavi Devi Garu, Professor P.S. Rao Garu, and the Dean, Faculty of Law, School of Law, Mahindra University, Professor Balkishta Reddy, and my good friends, Mr. A.P. Suresh, Mr. Sagar, and Sri Hanuman Reddy Garu, Bar Council of Telangana member, learned faculty members, dear participants and students. The chief guest is yet to speak, and many others have already spoken. The time is running out, so I will take maximum 2 minutes. I'm very happy that Mahindra School of Law has organized this wonderful first international moot court competition. And when we look at the number of programs, academic and related programs which are taken up since August 2023, we find that the academic environment is really vibrating in this emerging star in the horizon of law schools. And in fact, I'm very happy that this law school is situated in the same taluka in which I was born and brought up, hardly about 10-15 kilometers away. And I never dreamt in my childhood that there would be one national law school and another a very prestigious school coming up. But I'm very happy. This is the, in fact, the place from which the legal luminaries are going to be coming out. As far as the moot court is concerned, I will draw your attention to a very famous four-liner from a poem written by Louis Carroll sometime in 1865, only 4 lines, which shows the importance of moot courts. And it says, "In my youth, said his father, I took to the law and argued each case with my wife, and the muscular strength which it gave to my jaw has lasted the rest of my life." You need not get married in order to, strengthen your jaws. This is the best platform provided by your law school. And moot courts give you so much confidence. The participation itself is, more rewarding. The observation is more rewarding. And you will learn the art of persuasion. And I have been, very happy since morning, afternoon, in fact, to witness the arguments of the finalists. Fantastic, I must say. Probably they could have done a, better job only in certain aspects, but otherwise, at their age, we never opened our mouth. And I still remember my first moot court sometime in 1989. That was on a case which is a follow-up of Shabanu's judgment of 1985. My teacher, Professor Radhakrishna Murthy, conducted a moot court. Only 2 participants, the teacher was the judge, and a monkey was sitting in the window seat. Room number 107 of our, very famous University College of Law building. But still we went on, we argued, we thought that we made a wonderful presentation. But that was the beginning. Anyway, we came into the legal profession thereafter into this, in fact, legal academics. Only one or two advices to the young friends. Recently, I have been to another, in fact, law school somewhere in Ranchi. I had the fortune of interacting with a senior judge from Orissa High Court, Mr. Justice Sanjeev Panigrahi. Then he was asking the students, what do you want to become? Maybe it is an early question or a delayed question. Majority of them said corporate lawyers. Everyone wants to become a corporate lawyer. Nothing wrong in that. But at the same time, our feet must be on the ground. Our foundation must be very strong. The knowledge in the core subjects must be very strong. Then you can become anything and everything. That's what Justice Vijay Sen Reddy Garu said. You have to take that advice with lot of seriousness. If you are a good original lawyer, trial lawyer, you can be a good corporate lawyer as well. You can be an international lawyer too. But at the same time, if you jump straight to the, maybe high court or join the corporate sector, whatever happened to me may happen to you. And the best example, I wanted to join the chambers of Honorable Justice B. Subhash Reddy Garu. One of my professors referred me to his chambers at somewhere near Shanti Theatre, Hyderabad. I went there for a few days. Thereafter, sir said, "I'm being elevated. I can find a good lawyer, good senior lawyer for you." In the meantime, I joined the office of Sri S.R. Ashok, senior advocate. I continued, till I joined my academics. The point is, had I joined the lower courts, the original litigation, things would have been different. Now I am compelling my son to practice only in the lower courts, at least for 5 years. Then you go anywhere else. It's not that corporate sector is bad. Corporate sector has lot of reward, lot of incentive, but at the same time, sometimes you get bored. When Honorable Justice L. Narasimha Reddy sir was the Dean Faculty of Law, Osman University, I was the head and principal. He asked me, "You see that our students are placed; they get good placements." So then I contacted some of the LPO companies like Quizlex, Tempers, and many more. Our students joined. They continued for 2 or 3 months. Thereafter, they came back saying that, "Sir, everything is fine. We are getting timely dinner, in fact, Swiggy, Zomato, whatever it is, but we are getting bored in vetting all those documents. Our, in fact, practice is much better." Some such, experience you also might come across. I'm not saying that the students must not choose their option. All of you will become wonderful lawyers. First, be very good students, hardworking students. Then you will become good lawyers. Thereafter, the sky will be your limit. And I'm very sure that when the first batch comes out of this great law school, you will have a separate place for yourself in whichever profession you would like to choose. I thank the organizers for giving me this wonderful opportunity. At the same time, one more suggestion, and maybe the teachers are accustomed to speak for hours together. I'll take just only half a minute. Make sustainable use of anything and everything. Make sustainable use of AI. Sustainable use of GPT chatbot. It will create 1500 words content within maybe 20 seconds or 25 seconds. There is no guarantee that there is no copyright violation. And Professor Balkrishna Reddy ensured that the drafter of the AI legislation in European Union visited your great school maybe during the last 1 or 2 days. And one of the safeguards under the AI Act of 2023 is that it is subject to copyright laws. So even if GPT chatbot produces something, it might be violating copyright. Then Google library may be, in fact, challenging it, or any other, in fact, content developer will definitely sue the GPT chatbot and many others in the coming years. So make use of them. Don't become, in fact, totally dependent on the technology. Let the technology be our assistant. Let us continue to be the masters of technology, because technology will be very fast. It will be, revolutionary, as your dean has coined, revolutionary technologies and laws are revolutionary. That by the time you respond to that, it will take months and years together. So therefore, only sustainable use of technology will be made. There is no substitute for human intelligence. I thank all of you for giving a patient hearing. Wish you all the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thought-provoking words. Now, we have the honor of listening to our esteemed chief guest, Justice A. Mohammed Mustaq, whose expertise in the field of law bring immense value to this event. Sir, we request you to grace the occasion with your kind words.
My esteemed brother, Vijay and sister, Madhavi, Professor Rao, Professor Reddy, Alex Fitri, my friend, the last speaker is supposed to express his gratitude. And we should proceed to wind up this proceedings. Actually, to express my gratitude to all, Professor Alex Fitri and Sagar, for inviting me to be part of this phase. Moot court as well as valedictory function. But when I came to the college, when I started seeing this performance of the youngsters, something reminded me of me when an incident referred by senior advocate Arvind Datta. I read somewhere in written some long back. When he was studying in Ambedkar College, the current Ambedkar College, I believe it was a former government law college in Madras. He had to take part in a moot court that was held in somewhere in Chandigarh, and he has to spend 600 rupees and college never paid for. They refused to honor that commitment, pay 600 rupees, because for them it's the least priority, the moot court. And he apparently sued the college for 600 rupees, a small lawsuit and won the suit. That's what I read somewhere. Today, look at that kind of competition. Look at the ambience, look at the environment, a very lucky generation. And I saw your performance, the kind of standard of learning you have now. Many of them are second semester or second year students or third year, some of them are final years. I really truly believe you are in outer space. Because you march to such a level which our generation could not contemplate, comprehend. We all learned law, starting learning law was only when we became a lawyer. Those days, the studying and preparing for exams was the least priority. And the students have an entire year, except for the just eve of the exam, they'll go and get some 33 questions or some other question-answer series, or some of them read books and ask law. And they really learn the law when they are attached to some office, and they were really, made all their efforts to learn law. But you are a lucky generation. I think this is something I want to remind you. Take this opportunity. All of them have spoken about it. Vijay said, we all spoken about you. To practice the original side and meet the realities of life. The great Holmes Jr., who said, life of law is not logic but experience. What is that experience for you? You are far ahead of in terms of information knowledge. But what is there for you an experience? And that is where you all stuck. And that's where the great challenge for you are. How are you going to acquire this experience? In the past necessary years, law is groomed based on a set of ideas, a set of procedure. We just imitate our seniors, that is all. We looked up on seniors, how they argue the case, how they prepare the cases, how they comprehend issues presented before them by litigants. We just imitated them, that is all. But the new generation is not the same. That's why brothers and sisters try to relate it to you as society. Law is always connected to society. That is the reason our profession is called noble profession. It's not that because of the attire you wear, not because of the black robe or background you wear in the coat. The nobility attached because your attachment to the society. That's the biggest challenge for you. How you going to attach to the society? Society is ever evolving. It's an organic society. You might have heard about Palkiwala, many other lawyers. They try to relate constitution in society. They define the political policies of the state in terms of the constitutions. And today they created the vibrant democratic society for us because they understood how to interpret the constitution relating to societies, championing our social, cultural, and of course, to a certain extent, political rights. But future is not the same. And that's where the law and technology matters today. That is matters for people like the students studying in this university, because we are lucky. You have one said the BTech courses, and you have a law courses here, and you have a beautiful lab I've seen today. Future of our society will be controlled by the algorithm. The technology is going to overtake us. You might have already seen how the technology penetrates in every walk of our life. The past, human had only one issue: how to define relationship man and man and man and state. But in the future, we have to define our role and relationship with machine and the man on the other side. That's the biggest challenge for all of us. Everybody talks about AI, it's good. But they're also not sure how they're going to relate a relationship with the human and the machine. These are the biggest challenge for all of us. You don't have a people to guide. We had a fortunate generation, we were guided by those who have practiced in litigations. We just followed their footsteps. You don't have any philosophers to guide you. You don't have any teachers to guide you. Your identity is dependent upon how well you are prepared to adapt yourself for the future. That's the biggest challenge for you. The Moot code today, the problem set before you today, is a challenge for your future. It is not a mere proposition for arguing the Moot code before us. And niceties of arguments, of course, for the team have been placed before us. But this is the biggest challenge for you. There is no ready-made solution for all of us to answer. Your generation to grow yourself and respond to those challenges. So future is all dependent upon your all ideas, all you depend upon how you yourself able to grow and adapt to society. The second thing I want to convey to you, as again I'm repeating it, the past society, they consider it as powerful, as successful, based on the knowledge they possess. Knowledge was ammunition, and they made it powerful. We would look upon our seniors in a proposition of law, and they would guide us. This was a judgment laid in Supreme Court or some other high court. We could easily follow them. And knowledge considered as a powerful tool for all of us. Today is a knowledge, is ideas that makes you different. Knowledge is, of course, available through the information. The fingertip, it's available. You can easily access. To Google everything, you will get every information that comes, and you can develop your knowledge based on the information. So what is provided to you is information, but you can have a knowledge based on that information. But future generation cannot merely rely on knowledge. Knowledge could become easier for you because it's easily accessible. The future is all dependent on how we are able to generate ideas. Your success would depend upon how far and how competent you are in generating ideas. You see the success story of everyone in this near future, the past. Everything exists in this world. The motor cabs exist in this world. But someone found that created software called Ola and Uber. It's simple in idea. It tapped all the resources that exist in the world and became a success story for everyone to follow. What does Steve Jobs do? The same thing. The network exists, all other platforms exist, but he converged everything to one platform, as we call smartphones. Maybe many of the young generation here may not know, because we are all using landline for long. And when the mobile was introduced somewhere in 1993 or 94, it was only telecommunication tool for all of us. No one can conceive it that it will be converted to another platform. Today we have smartphones that reflects ideas. So convergence of many things should happen. That's where the importance of cross-discipline studies. I'm glad that Mr. Dr. Reddy conveyed to me that Bar Council of India has approved BTech LLB. I think it's BTech LLB. So they're going to start it next year. Excellent. The survival of legal communities depends on how they are able to embrace the new challenges. The new challenges come through technology, maybe in different way also it comes. But institute like this, when you have a lab, it's quite possible for you to undertake a lot of research. You can sit along with BTech students. There are many opportunities for people like you, the students studying in this institute. There are many students in technology. I was sharing some of my ideas when we were in the afternoon. There are a lot of instruments we are dependent upon. Like when I was mentioning about the marriage registry, it's a simple example, I say. Because when a lot of issues confront us when sitting in our 226 jurisdiction, when marriage office, registrar officer refused to accord sanction for marriage under Special Marriage Act if one of the party to marriage is happened to be a foreigner. Because they said that there is no mechanism available to verify his single status in foreign country. How easy it is today to use blockchain technology, create an application, and World Wide Network can be connected to each other, all the registries in the world, and find out whether the person is married elsewhere or not. So easy for us. How many documents we use in export? So these are not possible with the aid of private international. You have to push a little more for acceptance by all the governments. But that convergence should happen somewhere else. Somebody has to develop some kind of applications using blockchain technology. Somebody has to apply mind to apply the law. This convergence should happen. Lawyers can't make a difference, but lawyers when joining with the technology, they can make a big impact. When our Prime Minister spoke about Digital India in 2015, nobody thought what was going to happen in ground. But today, it's a small vendor. He's having UPA. You can just access. For 10 rupees, whatever rupees you owe to him, and he can pay. You have reached such a level. Now, when I studied economics somewhere, the plus two, I was told that Malthus very says the population is big and uncles are good. Would I say if Malthus is alive, he would rewrite his theory? Population is boom. This country going to be gain any strength can be only through the population because the digital space. The strength of digital space we will realize soon. Because there are many people who use the online platform. The Google is dependent on us. The Facebook is dependent upon us because largest users. The e-commerce would depend upon all people. With all users, that would make the difference. So India will become a superpower in terms of economy. Its GDP likely to grow multiple. So technology is likely to play a very important role in shaping the future. We all are to be part of it. So my youngsters here, try to use this opportunity. You are lucky to study in this environment, and you are all provided the best of their life and the superpower here. All the businesses make use of it, and try to open up your mind before you go out from this law shape about your future. Once you get out of the law schools, you will be like the stereotype. You'll be forced to accept something like corporate law or whatever. You need to have an open mind now, and you can shape your future from this university. And for even people who are not studying in such a kind of university or studying in law school, also think about something else in terms of the future. I would say the success of future lawyers will depend upon how you shape your identity, how you adapt yourself to the future, and how you relate with the society. All that matters for you, and that will make you wherever you want to be. Thank you, one round. I wish everyone all the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your presence and sharing your enlightening words. Now let us invite our very own Professor Aparna Singh, faculty in charge of the Moot Court Committee, to present a comprehensive report highlighting the key moments and achievements of this competition. We request you, ma'am, to come take to the dais. A warm greeting to the Chief Guest Justice Mohammed Mustaq, sir, our guest of honor, Justice Vijay Sen Reddy, sir, our next guest of honor, Justice Madhvi Devi, ma'am, our guest of honor, Professor G.B. Reddy, sir, Mr. P.S. Rao, Dr. P.S. Rao, sir, Vice Chancellor, sir, all our colleagues, participants, and everyone present here. A special warm greetings to the Dean, sir, School of Law, Mahindra University has organized its first international moot court competition from 1st to 3rd March 2024. The competition has served a platform for the participants to delve into the intricate interplay between law and technology. The competition has initiated with its inaugural event followed by inaugural rounds, oral readings, and valedictory ceremony. The moot proposition was meticulously drafted by Mr. Singh Sethi, managing partner and founder of Great Space Law and Policy Consulting. His contribution in the competition laid the foundation for the substantive legal discussions that ensued in the competition. Mr. Singham Setty's expertise in technology law ensured that the proposition encapsulated the promising issues at the intersection of the law and technology. The inaugural ceremony witnessed the distinguished presence of Justice R. Subhash Reddy, sir, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Mr. Narasimha Reddy Ananta, sir, Chairman of the Bar Council of Telangana, who graced the occasion with their esteemed insights. Their presence have set the stage for an eventful and intellectually stimulating competition. We have the participation of 24 universities across the nation. Out of 24 teams, 8 teams have qualified for the quarterfinals, 4 teams have qualified for semi-finals, and the last 2 teams have qualified for the finals. Throughout the competition, we had more than 35 judges from various spheres of the legal profession, including law firm, in-house counsels, litigation, academia, and more. They all have judged the competition by evaluating the participants' arguments, the Preliminary and quarter-final rounds were adjudicated by two judges panel. And the semi-final rounds have been adjudicated by three judges panel, and the final round has been judged by the esteemed panel of five judges. The competition saw participants exhibiting exceptional legal acumen and commendable advocacy skills, engaging in rigorous debates on several legal issues pertaining to law and technology. Discussions in law and technology in an international law regime sparked the debate amongst the participants and judges, leading to a deeper understanding of the evolving legal landscape in the digital age. The valedictory ceremony and the final rounds are graced by the esteemed dignitaries, including High Court judges, former judge of the International Court of Justice, and the professor. Their irreplaceable inputs and reflections mark the culmination of the competition and also facilitated in shaping the future of legal discourse on technology-related issues. The International Moot Court competition served as a testament to the importance of engaging with the complexities of law and technology. Through the rigorous debates, insightful deliberations, and collaborative endeavors, the participants have reaffirmed their commitment to advancing the legal scholarship and fostering innovation in the evolving landscape of technology and law. SCC Online and EBC have been the exclusive knowledge partner who have supported our competition. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our faculty in charge, Dr. Srideep S. Nambiar sir, to join Professor Aparna Singh ma'am to declare the results. Now we have reached the climax of the competition. Now it's a time to reveal the result and to decide who has been the winner and who has got the best mentions of the speaker, best tutor, and best researcher. After meticulous evaluation and careful consideration, we have reached to the decision to declare the winning awards. Hold on your breath. It's a time to reveal the awards and the results. Moving to the award of the best researcher. So the best researcher award goes to
I request the executive editor to kindly come forward and present the prize.
we request the Harsh Chaudhary to please come on the stage. Now it's time to reveal the best memorial. So the best memorial goes to
The best memorial prize has been for the TC13 University Institute of Legal Studies, Punjab University, Candidate. I request Dean Sir, Balakrishna Reddy Sir, to kindly give away the prize.
The Best Motor Award goes to
The Best Motor Prize goes to Indrakshi Chapter, TC8, Rajiv International University. I request Justice Madhavi to kindly give away the prize. Next, we have the winners of the first MU International Book Club Competition 2024. The winners are I request the chief guest, Justice Mohammed to kindly deliver. Now I request Justice Vijay Singh to kindly award. I request Justice Vijay Singh to give away the prize for the runners-up, TC17, Dharmashastra National Law University.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the participants. It is now my honor to invite our esteemed chief guest, Justice Mohammad Mustaq sir, to strike the gavel and declare Mahindra's first international moot court competition officially closed.
Thank you, one and all. Competition is closed.
Lastly, I would like to invite Dr. Amrita to deliver the vote of thanks, expressing our gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this competition. I request everyone to kindly take a seat.
Greetings to one and all. As we near the closing of first Mahindra University International Moot Court Competition 2024, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you. First and foremost, we extend our heartiest gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Justice Mustaq Mohammed sir, our Guest of Honor, Justice Vijay Reddy sir, Justice Madhvi Devi ma'am, Mr. P.S. Rao sir, and Professor G.B. Reddy sir, whose presence has not only added prestige to the event, but their insights and support have truly enriched our competition. We also extend heartfelt thanks to all the esteemed judges who dedicated their time, expertise, acumen in evaluating the legal arguments presented before them. Your invaluable insights and unwavering commitment to justice have been pivotal in ensuring the success of this competition. We thank all the teams and participating teams from across the nation. Your preparation and exemplary advocacy has not only enriched the competition but also served as a beacon of hope for the future of legal profession. We'd also like to express our sincere appreciation to our own Vice Chancellor, Sir, Registrar, and Dean, Sir, for providing their